Hi guys, this is Pano. I hiked to an area near my house, and it's kind of thick bush here, and he's got a lot of dead trees that we can chop with choppers to test them out. Let's see how it goes. Believe it or not, the animal tracks you find around these parts is crazy. Like I've been following for a bit, big buck tracks. He keeps going in there in the thicket. I think he hears me and he keeps moving, but very interesting. Yeah, usually the biggest bucks I've ever seen, it was always near residential. Like, we're not really a city here, right? So wherever is houses or some big farmhouses or whatever, residential areas, you'll see some the biggest bucks because they're protected from hunters. Okay, so I'm gonna start chopping some firewood and see how they work. Let's start with this one first. Golok. I'll set the sheet here. I'm gonna turn this here so you can see. I'm gonna take the limbs off this one here. See how it's gonna be. Chops very good, those little branches. It takes them out like nothing. You make your bundle, your stick bundle. You're gonna start a fire in a minute after. I have a little tree here that I want to take down. This one. Let me set you up. This one. You can see. Making that little pie cut. That was pretty good. No effort at all. Okay, let's try the little parang. I much prefer this, guys. The Golok is very good. Okay, parang. Huh. It actually, one thing this thing does the best is chop. I think primarily number one purpose of this blade is chopping. See how it bites. It doesn't stay in. It doesn't stay bitten in. While this one will dig in more. Huh. This feels more like something between machete and a heavier chopper. That one is chopper. It's mostly chopper. Bites pretty deep. Bites pretty deep in. Okay, let's see this one. Huh. Okay. Feels better. And now that this is where it really comes to play, because it just blocks my hand back. Okay. All right. Let's see how they're gonna take down this poplar. This poplar here. So that's about a 6-inch log, I say. We'll start with a mini parang. That. Okay. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, we'll go high. Okay, I gotta tell you something. The theory behind chopping something is you're making your cut as big diameter as the piece you're cutting. Okay, so if I'm cutting a 6-inch diameter thick tree, my pie cut will be 6 inches. Okay, let me take right here. Okay. And now that wood is frozen. Let's see how the other one works. Look at that. Okay, this is not efficient at all. You would never go after a log like that with any of those two. With any of those two. It's way too much work. Yeah, you can do it in a bind, but I wouldn't choose to do it. So I say maximum was like the one we chopped earlier. Like 3 inches max for these blades. You don't want to go after a log like this. First of all, why would you need such a big log? For any reason, I don't know. But yeah, usually you go with up to 3 inches logs. clear up some brush. Like very comfortably they took down this one. Okay, so I think that's about the maximum to take down like a little spruce tree like this is the maximum you want to do with something like that. So now let's start up a fire and give my final thoughts. Something like that. Okay. See. Hey, here, that was for you guys that like feather sticks. Okay. Okay. Let me warm up a little bit and I'll get back to you. Okay, so final thoughts. Does this blade has a use for the northern woods? I don't think so, no. Especially not in the winter. I could see me trying to use it in the summer when everything is not so hard to chop, and you know, you got some green growth in case you want to clear a path. I can see a use for me there, but I can't see a use for me on a blade like this in the winter, because even the wood, it's hard. You seen when I was doing the video at my house, it was like -30. Today it's kind of warm now. It's like -15, and it's a big difference for me. When it's -15, I can go in the woods. -30, I can't. But they're fun to play with. I'm not saying that they're not. So from the two, well, you guys gonna have to make the choice. Okay, so this one is more multitasking tool. It would do the jobs that this will do, but this is a little bit heavier chopper for it. Like, they're both thin, but it has a thicker apex. So it feels different when you hit, when you're trying to chop and split. This feels better. Well, this one is better for thin thing because it's sharp, eh? So unless you get this and change the grind on it, but you don't have to do that. Like to me, you like those blades, get both. They're not that expensive, and they're total fun to play with. So dislikes, like I said, is the handle grips because they're round. It's not my optimal thing, but they feel good when you chop because of this that holds you back. Okay, guys. So that was my fun in the woods day. I'm gonna make a coffee now, warm up a little bit, and see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.